It started out like 100 other teenage stories, a friendship that seemed unbreakable. Two kids growing up together in a quiet town, spending their weekends laughing, making plans, and dreaming about the future. But sometimes, the people who know us best are the ones who can hurt us the most. And in the small suburban town of Maple Falls, what began as a story of friendship ended in something darker. Something nobody saw coming. 16-year-old Emily Carson and her best friend, Brooke Latham, had been inseparable since the 6th grade. They were polar opposites in all the right ways. Emily was soft-spoken, a little shy, the kind of person who remembered birthdays and always texted back. Brooke was loud, bold, unpredictable, the kind of girl who made any room she walked into feel electric. To their classmates at Maple Falls High, they were a package deal. If you saw one, the other wasn't far behind. Photos of them covered social media, goofy selfies, matching Halloween costumes, and videos of them singing badly in Brooke's car. Everyone thought they'd be best friends for life. But something changed during junior year. And nobody, not their teachers, not their parents, not even Emily, realized how deep the cracks were starting to run. In early April, just before spring break, Emily's mom remembered how quiet her daughter had been lately. She wasn't eating much. She was spending more time in her room, scrolling through her phone, sighing a lot. When her mom asked if everything was okay, Emily brushed it off. Just school stress, she said. But what Emily didn't say was that Brooke had started to drift away. She'd joined a new friend group, older kids who threw parties out by the lake, the kind of kids who were already experimenting with alcohol, vaping, and things Emily wasn't into. And the more Brooke hung out with them, the less time she had for Emily. At first, Emily tried to understand. She told herself Brooke just needed space, that this was a phase. But it hurt watching her best friend post photos without her, laughing in someone else's passenger seat, tagged at a bonfire where she hadn't been invited. Emily didn't give up. She kept texting Brooke every few days, sometimes Brooke replied, sometimes she didn't. On April 22nd, a Friday night, Brooke finally texted her back. "Hey. Wanna hang out? Just us. Like old times." For Emily, it was exactly what she'd been waiting for. She told her mom she was sleeping at Brooke's. Packed her overnight bag. Brought her favorite hoodie. She didn't know that by the next morning, she wouldn't be coming home. According to Brooke, the night started off normally. They ordered pizza, watched movies, and laughed about stupid memories. But sometime around midnight, things took a turn. At least, that's what Brooke told police later. She claimed they got into an argument, something about a rumor at school. She said Emily accused her of spreading lies. Brooke said it got heated, Emily stormed out, and she assumed Emily walked home. That was the first lie. And it wouldn't be her last. By Saturday morning, police were already involved. Volunteers began searching the woods behind Brooke's neighborhood. By that afternoon, they found Emily's phone, screen cracked, battery dead, lying face down in the dirt near a drainage ditch. The following day, they found her body. It was hidden under a pile of leaves near the edge of the creek. She'd been hit in the head with a blunt object and left there overnight. The news hit Maple Falls like a shockwave. For a town that hadn't seen a violent crime in over a decade, it felt impossible. And then came the bigger shock, when investigators arrested Brooke. In the interrogation video, Brooke sat slouched in a hoodie, picking at her fingernails, eyes red from crying. She told police it was an accident. She said they'd been arguing, that Emily shoved her first. That she grabbed something, she didn't even remember what, and hit her without thinking. But the evidence told a different story. Detectives found blood in Brooke's garage. A metal crowbar leaned against the wall, wiped down but not well enough. Investigators later recovered deleted search history from Brooke's laptop, chilling phrases like how to make someone disappear, how deep should you bury a body, and can police trace deleted messages. The medical examiner confirmed Emily had been struck twice, once hard enough to fracture her skull, and again after she was already unconscious. This wasn't an accident. In court, Brooke's defense argued she was a scared teenager who made a terrible mistake. But prosecutors painted a different picture, one of jealousy, resentment, and betrayal. It turned out that the rumor Emily supposedly accused Brooke of spreading was real. Brooke had been telling people Emily was obsessed with her. That she wouldn't leave her alone. That she was creepy, clingy, even in love with her. It started as gossip, the kind of thing teens say to make themselves look cooler. But when classmates started to pull away from Emily, she confronted Brooke. And that's when everything spiraled. During the trial, a chilling piece of evidence was played for the jury, an audio message Emily had recorded on her phone just 2 days before she died. She never sent it, but it was saved in her drafts. In it, she sounded calm. But hurt. She said, "I don't know what I did wrong, but I miss you. I just want things to be like before. I don't care about the rumors, I still care about you." Hearing that in court broke everyone. Even the judge looked shaken. Brooke didn't take the stand. She kept her head down as the prosecution described how she'd lured Emily over under the guise of making up, then attacked her in the garage when Emily tried to talk things out. The jury deliberated for just 4 hours. Brooke Latham was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 32 years in prison. After the verdict, Emily's mom spoke to reporters outside the courthouse. She said, "I don't think Brooke hated Emily. I think she hated what Emily reminded her of, who she used to be before she started pretending to be someone else." Those words stuck with a lot of people. Because Brooke didn't kill Emily because she hated her. She killed her because Emily knew her, the real version she was desperate to hide from everyone else. Today, the 2 girls' names are still whispered in Maple Falls. There's a memorial bench at the creek where Emily was found, flowers still appear there every April. And once in a while, someone driving past Brooke's old house says they can still see faint writing carved into the wooden fence in the backyard. It reads, "Best friends forever." A phrase that once meant something innocent. Now, it's just a chilling reminder. That sometimes, forever doesn't mean what we think it does.